Today, we will read some published articles and news. And the issue at hand is, so this may be the reason or reasons why the Seventh-day Adventist Corporate Church, through its medical and educational institutions, Loma Linda University, Andrews University, Oakland University, and many other institutions, to name a few, had affirmed and agreed with the mandates before. I cannot say anything else. And the government policy, I cannot say anything else, because I remember I was banned and blocked and warned in my channel. I don't want to disrupt the message of God and his son, Jesus Christ. So I hope you will stay and understand what I'm trying to do here. Before I share with you some news, let us have a prayer. Our Father in heaven, the Prince of Darkness had hijacked the airwaves. Your creation has been taken over, but praise be to the power of the only true God and his son Jesus Christ. Darkness is being dispelled. I pray, Father, your grace and mercy be sufficient, because your son Jesus Christ is honored today. In his name I pray, amen. So I'm trying to expose the facts here. And before I read to you Ellen G. White, her statement, I would like to refresh my memory about 2021, 2 years, a year and more ago. I read this article, blank, been here before, or, and this was written by Richard Hart, the Loma Linda University president. They call themselves Health, Loma Linda University Health. And in this article, he was sort of agreeing to the requirements to do this. So I was banned and blocked for many months because I read and made a comment on this blank. We've been here before. I hope you understand. I don't want to lose my access to preaching the truth. So this article blocked me. Reading this article, not this article, I'm sorry. This reading of this article by the president of the Loma Linda University Health had caused me to be striked. And if I continue this, it will be worse. So, okay. So now that is out of the way, let me read Ellen G. White. A quote. Goodreads.com. The greatest want of the world is the want of man. Man who will not be bought or sold. Man who in their inmost souls are true and honest. Man who do not fear to call sin by its right name. Man whose conscience is as true to duty as to the needle to the pool. Man who will stand for the right, though the heavens fall. But such a character is not the result of accident. It is not due to special favors or endowments. Providence. A noble character is the result of self-discipline, of the subjection of the lower to the higher nature, the surrender of self for the service of love to God and man. The youth need to be impressed with the truth that their endowments are not their own. Strength, time, intellect are but land treasures. They belong to God, and it should be the resolve of every youth to put them to the highest use. He is a branch from which God expects fruit, a steward whose capital must yield increase, a light to illuminate the world's darkness. Every youth, every child has a work to do for the honor of God, the only true God, and the uplifting of humanity. Ellen G. White believes in the one true God and his Son, Jesus Christ, and their Holy Spirit. She does not believe on the doctrine of Trinity, which the Seventh-day Adventists of the present adhere. So let us now go to the news. Loma Linda University receives $4.8 million in grant funding. Well, happy for them, they received free money. From whom? From California Department of Education. So let us go to California Department of Education. Aha! They require and mandate, and they have a policy of that thing. So Loma Linda receives 4.8 2021. Happy about it. Loma Linda University receives $900,000 grant, free money, August 19, 2022, from companies that for some reasons cannot be found who they are, except that they are non-profits or local communities or neighborhood center and its community health workers. And they would say at the end, their sponsors probably and their grant givers, let us say. Well, that's not a big amount of money for them, but it is newsworthy. Another news. All right, so let us go here. Loma Linda University receives $57 million in grants previous fiscal year. This was August 3, 2021. Highest ever. Wow, that's a good news for Loma Linda University. And they are saying it came from, I'm just looking at it, Department of Healthcare Services. Wow, Department of Healthcare Services. Oh, they have the policy of blank. They have a policy of doing blank. So Loma Linda University is so happy. They have a lot of money, $57 million in grants. This grant is a free money from the Department of Healthcare Services that mandates. And oh, no wonder the president in 2021, and maybe he is more happier in 2022 because $57 million. That's small, 900,000. Let's $57 million was given. Or maybe there are more, but we have not found out. And then let's go to another school. 2 Adventist theological schools in the U.S. receive grants. Lilly Endowment will support initiatives at Andrews University and Oakwood University, AU and OU. I studied in Andrews University for 2 years, my doctor of ministry, 2 cohorts, 2 summers for my doctor of ministry cohorts, but I was defunded, so I was not able to continue. And praise be to God for the reason that I was able to understand now that I preached about the one true God and Jesus Christ. Speaking about John 17, verse 3. That's why I lose access to this prestigious Seventh-day Adventist University, Andrews. Well, they receive money, and it's here in the article, Adventist University grant. They received $997,444 from Lilly Endowment Incorporated to help the Seventh-day Adventist Theological Seminary strengthen the ability of pastors, Trinitarian pastors, whom Andrews University is producing, Trinitarian pastors, the irony of which is John Nevins Andrews is a non-Trinitarian. That's the irony right there. And they are so delighted that they were awarded free money. Oakwood University grant, from their so these universities of the Seventh-day Adventist Church receive money. Okay, from whom? Lilly Endowment. Who is Lilly Endowment? Well, Lilly Endowment is actually a Lilly pharmaceutical company, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go to their website, but this indulge me for now. I'm just waiting for my cue here. All right, this is Lilly, the company. Lilly, about Lilly, this is about Lilly. That's not okay. So Lilly about blank. Okay, so Lilly is about a company that sells or markets medicines. Their current medicines, they manufacture medicines. It's a pharmaceutical company. It's about diabetes, immunology. Well, immunology has to do with that as well, or I don't know. There's I'm not a doctor. I'm not. Diabetes or pain. They sell medicine, drugs, legal drugs, of course. They sell pharmaceutical products. So Lilly gave money to the theological institutions, Andrews University and Oakwood University. Now, I don't want to conclude here, but friends, why is it that the Seventh-day Adventist Church could not make a stand? Because they receive grants. I'm trying to find documents if the General Conference received grants from Pfizer and Moderna. I could not find. And if somebody else there has, please email me so that I could share it with my beloved friends and supporters. So, why was I blocked to speak the truth to power and in love? And why are they who are conforming to the world and conforming to the policies of the government are given so much money? Well, that is not fair. I am blocked and warned, but they are so happy and they are having so much money. Ellen G. White, in her book, details to us how we can prevent diseases to come in obedience to the law of God and the counsels of the Spirit of prophecy. Well, the pharmaceutical companies had billions of dollars, and our Seventh-day Adventist Corporate Church had been granted, but through their institutions and maybe other secret backdoor deals, which I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theory. I'm a conspiracy factualist. So friends, you can conclude for yourself. These things are true. Some of the evidence are being reported from the horse's mouth of our own, the institutions of the corporate church. They are so happy, delighted to receive money from those who are selling anti-diabetic and immutability drugs. Poor people who are in the hospitals. Rich people are in the countryside, or those in the mountains. Rich in health and in faith. James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. Dearly beloved, it is a sad reality that there are men and women, who are bought and are sold. Their souls have been sold for money, and their principles have been tarnished. How many brave men and women lost their jobs because they don't want blank? They don't want to follow and conform to the blank. But these institutions receive so much dollars. Friends, come out of her, my people. Come out of her. Follow Christ and not man. Follow Christ and not man. May God the Father and his Son, Jesus Christ, bless you and keep you. This is my prayer.